Okay guys, bringing you a Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer review slash obviously gameplay. And throughout the video we're going to be discussing the pros and cons of it, kind of like how we did the Battlefield 4, except not just about the whole entire game, just about the multiplayer specifically. We're going to be going through the Call of Duty multiplayer community, competitive for multiplayer, the weapons and perks that are used, the game modes, and what has changed throughout the years between the Call of Duties, and which ones I feel as though were the best ones. Okay, so first let's start off with community. Call of Duty community I see has drastically gone down throughout the years. You have, first there's a good community, just a bunch of friends enjoying their first-person shooters, playing against other people, but obviously it has dramatically evolved from that, and I believe it has evolved for the worse. It's no longer about enjoying the game with your friends, it's all about trying to set your stats and trying to be better than everyone else, not really enjoying the game, getting mad every time you die, and if someone kills you, or you just make fun of other people if they die. So it's no longer what it used to be, and I think that's pretty sad. Yeah, my stepbrother, he plays Call of Duty. I hear him rage quit all the time. I think the main reason why it's gone so bad is because you have all these trick shotters and all these people trying to not use a sniper for what its intended purposes, which is to have you aim down the sight, and as you guys call it, hard scoping, and getting kills and providing support for your team. That's what snipers are there for. They're not used to rush, they're used to hang back, defend positions, provide cover for teammates, and all that. The rushers are the SMGs and shotguns, and then behind that you would have the assault rifles. Now, no one really plays Call of Duty as a team. I really don't, unless I have tons of friends on, or I can form a team. Most of the team gameplay that I play is Battlefield 4, and sometimes Killzone, and then obviously sometimes Call of Duty, like was Battlefield, Call of Duty, Killzone. But anyways, and then with Call of Duty, you have the fact that it has just turned into more of like trying to run around and by yourself and do well, which no matter what FPS you play, you're not going to be able to do that. You're going to have to work as a team to get stuff done and trying to work together and defeat the other team. That's the objective. Now, the competitive aspect of Call of Duty is to beat the other team by a wide margin, like you would want to. Sometimes it's close, sometimes there is a wide margin. But this just changed throughout the years. It's been getting, like MLG has been getting, I feel as though it's been getting worse. Like, there's too many people able to change teams and drop teams instantly, and there's just too many teams that consistently win. Like, I want a variety of teams to, like, that variety of teams, at least different teams to win each time, not just have a team going on a winning streak. Like, sure, that's cool and all that, like, just shows that, you know, they're a little bit better than everyone, but, you know, then everyone just trades players like nothing. And then also, with how competitive changed throughout the years, used to have it that way. It's just like different game modes, like it's always like domination, search and destroy, and capture the flag. But obviously, with the removal of some of those, games, you have to add in new games, and some game modes don't really fit the MLG aspect. Like capture the flag and blitz, I guess, are basically the same thing, but I feel as though capture the flag takes more skill than blitz. But that's just me. And then also, a really good way to practice your competitive was when Black Ops 2 came out, and you were able to do league play. That was helped very well with people trying to do competitive. It, you know, got them used to that, got them used to those game modes, and just used to the weapons that were used, that were banned, well, the weapons that were not banned for competitive gaming. And now some of the best guns throughout the games have either been the, depending on how you played, with SMGs and assault rifles, and then if you were one of those trick shotters and feeders and whatever you want to call them, you obviously favored at least like one sniper rifle. And that was like the sniper rifle, or maybe two, that you used most often. Now, I always favored the SMGs and assault rifles. Now, the thing I don't like about Ghost is that you have a cut deck, you have 4 good assault rifles that I've used that I found to work extremely well. And then you have the 1 good SMG that I've used. Like, I've used all of them, and the one that I think works the best, which was the MTAR-X. So, they've tried to, they've reduced the amount of good guns, and I think they just need to re-amp some of the guns and, make them work better. Like, the K7, with that being an on-max suppressor, you probably want to add a higher damage or higher range to that, because the suppressor takes off the range. And due to that, it also reduces damage at that range, at that certain range. So overwhelmingly, or overall, it's not really that good of that great of a gun. And then you have the 2 good sniper rifles that I've seen, which are the USR and the L115, I believe it's called. But I've seen people use all of them. And then you have these Killstreaks that, and you have like the Killstreaks that, like, how you could always earn a care package before with 5 kills, but now you have to do field orders, which sure, some field orders are okay, but there's like some that are like difficult, such as the one where you have to get a kill while jumping, because not most of the time it's a flat surface and you jump, you're not going to kill a guy. And then also there's the one if you run lethals to get 1 kill with the lethal, so you have to be like IED, because if you're trying to use a frag or anything else, the guys, it becomes a little more difficult. Unless you're playing like objective based and you get to the objective before it's captured or anything. But then you also have the idea of the field order making some nuts. People earn care packages so often and get tons of good kill streaks, which I think is cool. Which is, I think, exactly why they include the chem strike for a in the care package on what's the map? Strike Zone, I believe. So, just different aspects. And then with Ghost, they introduced a couple new game modes like Hunted, which kind of resembles Gun Game, Cranked, which is a game mode for people that want more of a rush feeling to the game and just to go around rushing, not having to sit back in corners and play objectives. Then there's also Blitz, which is like capture the flag, but so you can score higher amount of points and when you capture the flag, but I just think it's too many. Like, not that's too many, but like it's too easy to score. Like, if you're able to get like 3 guys on the flag, on the what do you want to call it, target, I think it, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, target, then they can just have those 3 guys cover it and then take turns. Like, one guy rushes in, gets the score, and then another dude comes in, takes his spot, and just you go in, you go, some dude takes your spot, another guy goes, and it just goes back and forth, and you can score continuously off of that. So there are some down specs of the game. And then you also add the game Search and Rescue, which is like a combination of kill confirmed and search and destroy. So if you die, you drop a tag, and if your teammate collects that tag, then you get respawned back in. But sure, like, one of the main reasons, like, snipers were one of the main guns you used in S&D, which I always found to be the stupidest thing, because if you're trying to trick shot, I will literally go kill like the 1 or 2, 1, 3, whatever guys on your team that aren't doing that, and then just wait for you guys to kill off my guys, and then just come in and kill you and get all these free kills because you're trying to trick shot, because you're all trying to set up, but I'm not gonna let you set up, and 2, I find trick shot to be really stupid, and to be like, it shows how fast you can hit these buttons, turn these sticks, but overall it's just the stupidest thing ever. And then you have the classic game modes like TTM, Search and Destroy, Kill Confirmed, which came out in '93, so it's not as classic, and Domination. But, there are disadvantages and advantages to the Call of Duty. Community's gone down, but they, at least know to keep some game modes in there, the popular ones, and how to change it up and change up the game. So I will see you guys next time with the next review. But before I go, I'll give Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer a overall rating of 5.7. It's pretty bad. It is a pretty bad game, but there are some good aspects to it. See you next time.